Forbidden love. When two individuals love each other, but their love is not accepted, either by their family, by their race, or by society, or even by the physics of the universe. Are we into this stuff? And do we like to see people suffer? Even imagine ourselves to be in their place and want such a love? And if yes, well, the next question is, why?
Life, this husband that disappears. Who would want that?
I have a choice.
I never had a choice.
Hi, my name is Arzu, and today I want to talk about forbidden love in books, movies, media, and the reasons that we are into them. Forbidden love is a concept that has been explored in literature and media for centuries. It refers to a romantic relationship between two individuals that is opposed by family, friends, or society, as their relationship may defy cultural, religious, or social norms. Let's talk about some of the famous movies, books, and categories of forbidden love in media so that I can convince you that it seems that we are really into it because they are so popular. If we want to talk about different categories of forbidden love, we probably can divide them into 7 different types. The first one would be interfaith, interracial, or kind of opposite political side relationships. Relationships between individuals who have different religions or faiths, or have different races, or come from different countries that are opposite of each other. They are enemies to each other. The second one would be age gap relationships. Relationships between individuals with a significant age difference. Incestuous relationships between close family members, such as siblings or cousins. Teacher-student relationships, which is like the romantic relationship between the teacher and the students. And the next category would be relationships with a significant power difference, which kind of like teacher-students can be under this one, but not necessarily. So it's the relationship between individuals with a significant power difference, such as boss and an employee. Next one would be adulterous relationships, relationships between individuals who are married to other people. And finally, same-sex relationships, relationships between individuals of the same gender, obviously for a time that it wasn't accepted by the society. Now let's talk about some examples. At first, we obviously have Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet is a play by William Shakespeare that tells the story of two young lovers from rival families who fall in love and marry in secret, but ultimately meet a tragic end. The love between Romeo and Juliet is considered forbidden because their families are at war with each other and their love is seen as a threat to the peace between two families. It's interesting to see the trend now going on enemies to lovers. It seems that the more enemies they are, the more we are into it. Like Cruel Prince, when they are completely enemies. Wow, we would devour the romance between them, even though it is just a little bit. But we want that. We want that more. We want it for ourselves. Wow, I want to be lover with my enemy. Another example, which is more like a new trend or a book talk trend, is Birthday Girl. Birthday Girl is a novel by Penelope Douglas that explores the theme of forbidden love. The story revolves around Jordan, a 19-year-old girl who moves into her boyfriend's parents' home and finds herself drawn to her boyfriend's father, Pike, who is 38 years old. The novel is emotionally charged, the connection between these two people with a significant age difference. The relationship between Jordan and Pike is considered forbidden because of their age difference and the fact that Pike is her boyfriend's father. The relationship here is not right, no matter how you think about it. It's just not right. Another example of forbidden love is Barb Mountain. The story of the movie revolves around two cowboys, Ennis Delmar and Jack Twist, who fall in love while working together as sheep herders in Wyoming in 1963. The relationship between Ennis and Jack is considered forbidden because of their gender and the fact that they live in a society that doesn't accept homosexuality. And when you think about it, there are so many other examples. We have The Time Traveler's Wife, we have Morris, we have The Great Gatsby, The English Patient, The Notebook, The Fault in Our Stars, The Twilight Saga, Wuthering Heights, The Age of Innocence, The Scarlet Letter, The Lover, The Reader, The Time Machine. It's just, when you think about it, there are so many books and movies that can be categorized as forbidden love, and they kind of satisfy us. Now, let's go back to the main question. Why? If you put aside the drama and the extreme emotion and sadness that you feel when you see two people suffer a lot, or the happiness that you feel when you see them finally reach to each other. The thing that is key point here that makes us alert to these type of loves is basically two main psychological principles: reactance and something called effort justification phenomena. The effort justification phenomenon is a psychological concept that explains why people tend to value rewards that require more effort to obtain. It is a person's tendency to attribute the value of an outcome they put an effort into achieving as greater than the objective value of the outcome. This phenomenon is often observed in situations where people have to work hard to achieve a goal or complete a task, and then justify the effort they put in by overvaluing the reward. So basically, if there are two pieces of cakes that you want to eat, one of them is very simple. It's just here, you grab it and eat it. But the other one, for the other one, you have to go over the mountains and just have a very hard task. Even though it's the same piece of cake, you will feel much better when you eat it. You feel that, okay, the effort that you were going through was worth it. This is like effort justification. You are justifying the reward that you got because of the effort that you put on it. When two lovers reach to each other after facing the drama, after facing the whole concept of their love being forbidden, it's not right. But when they reach to each other, you feel much more satisfied than when it is a simple, just a straightway relationship. Although the effort justification phenomenon is basically similar for any type of dramatic love, the next one, which is reactance, is just for the forbidden love concept. Reactance is a psychological phenomenon that occurs when an individual feels that their freedom to choose a course of action is being threatened or eliminated. It is an unpleasant motivational reaction to offers, persons, rules, or regulations that limit one's choice of response or range of alternatives. Reactance can occur when someone is heavily pressured into accepting a certain view or attitude, and it can encourage an individual to adopt or strengthen a view or attitude that is contrary to that which was intended. Basically, when your mom tells you that you are forbidden to use your phone unless you have done your homework, and you become more stubborn. You want to use, you didn't even intend to use your phone, but now you want it, as if it is the most precious thing in the world. You just want to use the phone. That's reactance. And when it comes to forbidden love, when two people are forced by law or by society or any other taboo that they are not to be together, they become more stubborn. They want to just break that law, break that force, and just go for their loves. So I guess the next time that you get that suggestion in your TikTok feed that, look at this book, this is a teacher-student relationship, the teacher has a lot of power, it is a banned love, you are gonna love it. You'll know why, right?